Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, but. Alright. Okay. I'm out of breath. That was just like a testing video, but I think I'm in the frame. I think I'm good because I can see my reflection in the camera lens, so I feel like I'm in the frame. Alright, so hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Aliens exist. Aliens are real. I'm gonna try, this is just gonna be a quick little like 4 to 5 minute video, hopefully. I'm gonna try not to sound like a fucking kook in this video because I feel like every time anyone brings up aliens or anything, like people just get perceived as like crazy whenever they believe in aliens or talk about aliens. So I'm gonna just try to make it make sense for you. I've always been interested in like alien stuff and like extraterrestrial, like, you know, whatever. But I just recently started getting into it because my friend like put me onto this documentary on Netflix and it really like changed everything. Like I forgot what it was called. It was called like Extraterrestrial, like Secrets of the Planet or something like that. You could just Google, go on Netflix and type in aliens and then just watch everything because that shit is crazy. Alright, so pretty much like I always knew like certain things about like the galaxy and like how aliens are real and like blah blah blah, but like I just like got like more knowledge about it and I'm gonna share it with you guys. And you know, if I turn up dead or, you know, missing or whatever, the government did it. And it was the government because, you know, the government is crazy. Like, all right, let me just like stay on track. All right, so I wrote a list of stuff so I don't like forget anything. And yeah, like I'm gonna get everything off my chest, and if the government has a problem, like they're just gonna eliminate me. But you guys just have to know, like if I turn up missing or if I go dead or something, like the government did it. All right, so first thing, like I just feel like people who don't believe in aliens, like you're just so closed-minded. Like you need to open up your mind. Like think about this, every grain of every grain of sand that's on Earth is equivalent to, like, for every grain of sand that's on Earth, there's a planet in the galaxy or in the universe that could sustain human life. Now go on Google and Google how many grains of sand there are on the planet and then come back so we can finish this discussion. Go to a beach and then just look at the ground, like not even like, don't even think about every single like piece of sand on the planet. Think about the Sahara Desert. Like, all right, oh gosh, just go to a beach and then just look at the ground and be like, wow, you'll just get a visual of how many planets there are that could sustain life. And you mean to tell me that Earth, we are the only ones in the entire universe that are existing? Because the only reason why people think this is because we can't go out into the solar system and like look at each and every single planet, because, you know, people are just closed-minded. Like they just feel like, oh, like I've never seen an alien, so that means they don't exist. If you think about it, we are aliens. Like you know what, let me just like, I don't know how I'm gonna like explain this video or like get down to it, but all right, I wrote a list for a reason, so let me just stick to the list. All right, what did I want to bring up? Okay, 40 to 80 billion dollars of, I think, US money, or just like 40 to 80 billion dollars of, I don't know whose money that is, not mine, but that goes into secret space projects that none of us can like know about. Like we're putting money, I think it comes out of our taxes, or I don't know like where this money is coming from, but I think like people are paying for it out of their paychecks or something like that, and they're just doing secret like missions in space and stuff that we can't like know about, but we're paying for it. And it's just crazy. Like this video is gonna be more than 4 minutes. What else did I want to say? They hold secrets and like they kill people, like the same way how like we're paying $40 million for what God knows what. Honestly, like it does not cost $40 million to go into space. Like the only thing that costs $40 million is aliens. It's like, no. But like, what are we paying 40 to 80 billion dollars for that we can't know? And it has something to do with NASA. Like we never like discover any aliens. We never make any like real big huge discoveries in space. All they do is like, oh, we discovered another planet, but there's no life on it. Like all you need is a telescope for that. Like, they're spending money on secret alien forces in space. Like, when they landed on the moon, Armstrong, like, they pre-recorded like footage just in case if they pre-recorded. All right, let me just wait. All right, sorry guys. What I was saying was they pre-recorded footage of like a fake moon landing, just in case if they came across any aliens, because they knew the possibility of aliens being on the moon, or just like the possibility of aliens just in general. They know aliens exist, so they were like, you know what, in case some shit pops off, let's just like, you know, have some fake footage, because at the time it was being live broadcasted. So, but there was like a delay, so if anything did go off, like they could just like replace what was actually happening with what they recorded from like a while ago, so just to make it look normal. And you know, it's a known fact that they recorded the moon landing like on Earth, because, or wherever they recorded it at, because like the moon or the flag, the American flag, was like waving, and there's no atmosphere on the moon, so the lies. The government is just always doing sneaky stuff like that. And they when they landed on the moon, this guy, what's his name? His name is Stephen Greer or something like that. Just Google his videos or like his interviews and stuff, and he knows so much about aliens and all the secrets. You just need to, it's Stephen Greer. Google him, watch all those videos. Like, it's crazy. But okay. What was I about to say? The moon, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, so when they landed on the moon, there was like spacecrafts, or like, I don't know what it was. They don't know if it was like from Earth, from like other countries, or like if it was like just actual spacecrafts. But they said when they landed on the moon, like around one of the domes, like there was like space, like whatever the fuck, I don't know. But they said Neil Armstrong saw them and everything, and Neil Armstrong actually knows about the aliens and stuff. But what was I saying? Yeah, so Neil Armstrong, he knew about the aliens, he saw them, but the government said, like, if you tell anybody, we're gonna kill you, your family, your children, like everyone you know. They said, we're gonna get you. So he just never told anyone, and that's just crazy, because like the government really is keeping secrets about a whole bunch of stuff, and like that's just crazy. Like all right, I really recorded a bunch of stuff, but then my phone died, and then I tried to pick it up, but I really don't remember what I said. But I'm just gonna try to bring it back. All right, so what was the thing? Neil Armstrong, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, they tried to kill off his family, blah 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 blah. What the fuck was the thing? All right, hold on. All right, guys, I'm sad that I don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm just gonna bring up a new topic. I'm really depressed that I was going off the. I just came to the realization that the government stops my recording. My recording just got stopped again, but it's because someone just called me. But like the government, like my phone is charged. I have storage enough to film a video, but not all the storage in the world. But you know, I have enough storage. But then when I just looked at my phone, like it was just off, like regular. It wasn't recording. It was just like turned off. And it's like, wow. And then after like the whole Shane Dawson conspiracy thing, like how they're monitoring us through our phones, and they're always using our cameras and our microphones. And now I'm doing a story time about, or not a story time, I'm talking about aliens, and I'm exposing the government, and now my phone just stops recording. And now I secretly just can't remember what I was talking about. The fucking government. All right, so I'm just gonna talk about like this one last topic. I think I pretty much covered everything else, and it was just like blabbling, I guess, because like everything that I wrote on my notes, I think I talked about. Oh, I don't know if I brought this up yet, but like the government is holding back inventions. Like there's like this thing in like this layer around the planet where it's like you can take energy from it. It's called like the ozone layer, or like the whatever, I don't know, it's called something, and then you can take energy out of it, and a coffee cup filled with this energy, you could burn out 8 of the oceans. That's what they said in the documentary. And like some guy named Tesla something, he invented it, but then they just shut down his invention like for no reason, because they want to drain the earth of its resources or its energy. What I think is, I feel like the government is trying to like actually end the planet so they could get the people on Earth to, so we could give them their money to be like, oh yeah, like let's move to Mars. Like I feel like they're doing this to get everybody to be like, okay, the world is ending, so like let's just like, you know, fund NASA so they could like do more stuff in space and hopefully build like homes in space and stuff. I feel like that's what they're trying to do, because there's no reason why they're draining the Earth of its natural like energy when they could just be taking it from space and it wouldn't be harming anyone. So yeah, like that's just crazy. And this is just something else, but like the pyramids, like my whole life I always heard of like, who built the pyramids, the pyramids, the pyramids, oh, the pyramids. And I was always just like, obviously the Egyptians, like what are you talking about, the pyramids, like they built who else built them? Like the aliens did not build the fucking pyramids. But if you really watch a documentary or any YouTube video on pyramids and like just the crazy stuff that happens, like the pyramids are perfectly lined up with like the earth. There's like something with the earth, and it's like if you like look from space, it's like completely like lined up, because the 3 pyramids, they're like perfectly like in like form with the earth. And it's like, how would anybody, especially like thousands of years ago, how would they know like the earth from like a satellite point of view to know exactly where to place it for like that thing? I forgot what it's called, not longitude and latitude, but kind of, but it like perfectly falls at like a thing with the sunlight. How would they 2,000 or however many thousands of years ago, how would they know how to do that? Like how would they have the tools to build the pyramids? Like I thought a pyramid was just like the size of like just a big house or something, but pyramids are actually huge. And each brick for a pyramid, I didn't even think it was this big, because I just look at pictures of pyramids from like far away, I guess, but they show like how big each brick is, and it's like, I'm telling you, it's impossible for anyone to like build that big of a pyramid with no tools. Like how did you do that without a crane? Like they said like the pyramids are so old, like the tools that they would have needed to like actually do it were not even invented yet. So who built the pyramids? Like just please do me a favor and Google, like go on YouTube and look up pyramid documentary, whatever. The government. All right, so that's it for the video. I'm gonna just stop before I get shanked from the back because the government. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, comment the word government if you made it to the end of the video. Bye.